Patty Young owns a hair salon in Springfield, Ohio. She's also dedicated to getting her customers and employees vaccinated, that when they leave the saloon, the receptionist, the salon, they may be going to a saloon, I don't know. When tomorrow's vaccine and vaccination numbers come out, we will show that today we did it. Today we hit 200 million shots and the 92nd day in office.
All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying Yahawashi, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Biglevi. And today is Wednesday, April the 21st, 2021, and it's currently 11:19 p.m. We just ended the podcast. We were just started. Peace be with you. Peace be upon you, brothers and sisters. Be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. This is Esau's trouble and the Gentiles' tribulation. Now, brothers, what you're seeing here, it's like those people boasting. Okay, this dude can't even talk. He referred to the salon as saloon and things like that. So now understand this. The reason why you're seeing this like this, you know, those people like to lies and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go into this. I'm mainly gonna go into the swords, okay, of people shooting each other all the time. And it's getting every single day now there's a MS. Now 200 million, and let's see how many people, what's the population of the United States, so to speak. What's the population of the United States?
In 2019, the population of the United States of America, United States, was 328,239,523.
So now out of 328 million people that are here, you know, that's what they said, and out of those people, 40 millions are quote unquote black people, because they keep saying, let's see what 13% is out of 328 million. So again, simple math. If they vaccinated 200 million people, okay, 200 subtract or take away from 328, so you only got like 128 million people to vaccinate it. Okay, so what is 13% out of the 328 million?
3.96. According to percentage calculator, 13 is what percent of 328 equals 3.96.
Do I did this right? I believe 40 million. So they say they have somewhere around 40 million people that's leaving. The 40 million of us that are here, 13% of the population. So we only like 3.96. Well, whatever this number is, this, I believe it was 40 million last time they said that we have. So according to this, according to the 200 million vaccine that they came up with, that means they already vaccinated all of us. Because to a lot of people, they think that's their target. We are their target. No, we're not. We're not. Those people are trying to pull the butt out of the fire. So we're going to keep listening to what this dude is going to say. Then we will make no comment, because if we do, and you know, YouTube has some funny guidelines. Say, okay, well, you're trying to give medical advice, or you're trying to do you're trying to disprove science or anything like that. This is not what that is. This is just us watching the news, and then we put our 2 cents in it.
So today, I'm announcing a program to address that issue nationwide. I'm calling on every employer, large and small, in every state, to give employees the time off they need with pay to get vaccinated, and any time they need with pay to recover if they're feeling under the weather after the shot. No working American should lose a single dollar from their paycheck because they chose to fulfill their patriotic duty of getting vaccinated. So again, every employee should get paid leave to get a shot, and businesses should know that they can provide it without a hit to their bottom line. There's no excuse for not getting it done. But if we let up now and stop being vigilant, This virus will erase the progress we've already achieved.
Yeah, what progress, man? What progress? Look, when you look at this, brethren, let me see. Somebody correct me in the chart if I'm wrong about the 13% and stuff, um, because that's what they keep claiming. Now, brothers, the last update of this thing was 4 days ago, so we still stuck at April the 10th. So the last update 4 days ago, is that a lot for you guys to process and stuff like that? You still at number one. Where's the progress here? You guys are not releasing the true stuff right here. And when you look at this, brethren, Brazil and India, like yesterday they recorded over 300,000 cases in one day of this new variant in just one day. And they're on lockdown for 6 days now. And what they are doing here, brothers, it's called baiting. They see that our people is not really messing with this thing, so now they are paying now. They are offering money to the employees, to the employers and the employees. They're offering money. We've seen this before. Like there's a casino over there in Las Vegas. They're all offering. Is that thing even recorded? Let me check. Yes, it is. Oh, really? Is it? Yes. So they are offering $1 million, in bonuses if you take this thing. Now, why would they want to do this, brothers? Look, if your product is good, if your product is finger licking, let's take another route. Let's say if you're a crack dealer, brothers, and you're selling crack. Now, the crack that you're selling, it's so good. I can guarantee you that you don't have to promote this crack. You don't have to pay people to buy your crack. They will just break the freaking door to get it because it's good. It will speak for itself. Now, when people are seeing all the results, people are fainting, people are having fluid build up to their legs, to their hands, people are dying, this isn't a good thing. So now, why are you paying? Why are you doing this? Why are you paying employees or employers, companies and stuff to promote this thing so that people can get it, so you can get back to work? Brethren, this is the face of desperation. This is the face of dejection. This is not the face of someone that is ready to take over power. This is not a face of someone that is ready to lead the world into the light. Those people are desperate. Now, it is said in the book of Matthew that as in the days of Noah, which we already made a video of that side will happen. What those people are doing here, brothers, they are claiming they jabbed up 200 million, 200 out of, if you had, it's just like 200 on his left, 200 on his right, 200 plus 200 equal 4,000, 400 years. So this is all the Mosai speaking, putting things over there, marking those guys. Okay, so now you got those guys claiming that they get this. What they're trying to do, they're trying to come up with some kind of pseudo herd immunity, which we know what that means. They want to quarantine it into all people and say, hey, it's not affecting us good people. It's only affecting certain people that are poor and have diabetes and all that nonsense, poor health and stuff like that. So yeah, we can open everything back up. So what's going to happen, brothers? They're going to try to open everything and act like if everything is back to normal, ban mask and ban everything. And then while they are partying, act like everything is back, and then boom. That's how it's going to happen, because that's what was prophesied. Those people going to get caught with their pants down. So we have nothing else to say to this. We have nothing else we can add. We know you cannot divert the Most High's judgment. You cannot push the hands of the Most High back. All you good is to lie and lies upon lies. Okay? So now, why is all those things happening? It's happening because of Genesis 15 verse 13. Okay? All right? Let's Genesis 15, verse 13. And he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Okay? You're looking at this dude right here, 200 on his left side, 200 on his right side, 200 on his left side, 400 years. And they shall afflict them 400 years, which you did. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. You under the Father judgment, and this is the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. But today we're mainly going to look at plague number 5, destruction by the sword, and also plague number 9, execution by the sword. Okay, and then we're going to check some of the few ley lines. So we're done with this fellow. Okay, just to show you that those guys, they are liars, and we know they are lying. All right, let us move in, brothers and sisters. This is the ley line first.
Also, that about a dramatic crash in Hialeah, a Lamborghini slamming into another driver who was taking his wife to work. And tonight we are hearing from the victims. Local 10's Laren Livingston is live now in Northwest Miami-Dade with our story tonight. Laren.
Police say this was a crazy situation, and they say the person responsible was driving drunk, actually headed east here on Northwest 36th Street, got here to 37th Avenue, sideswiped one car, and then hit one head on. You see where that fence is roasted down there? That's where that car came to a rest, and now we're hearing from the man who was driving that car, and he has lawyered up.
Pero fue Dios quien...
There you go. Now, he says something about God, something God saved him and things like that. Now, as you see, brothers, there is a lot of crash involving Lamborghinis. And who are driving those Lamborghinis? We know all people, we are not that wealthy to drive, except for the scumbags that want to show up. The people that go ahead and rent them and act like, hey, we own a Lamborghini and stuff like that. No, that's not what that is. Now, we know for a fact, brethren, we are not the one that driving this car. So those people only, they are killing other people and they are going at each other's throats. So again, Miami is no stranger when it comes to Lamborghini and things like that. So let's move to the next one.
Let me see your hands.
So
let me see your hands. Stop right there.
This is that fellow. Okay, remember the cop that shot his wife?
Lock your fingers on top of your head.
He killed his wife, he killed his daughter.
Turn around, face away from me. Do it now.
So they arrested. Okay, so a lot of murdered, suicide, and a lot of murders out there, brothers. Okay, which is the plague number 5. Again, destruction by the sword, or plague number 9, execution by the sword, and flight and distress. Okay, this is that cop. He killed his wife, the daughter, and the boyfriend, and he got arrested.
Now bullets fly outside a southwest Atlanta apartment complex, sending 5 people to the hospital. And right now, police are looking for the shooter. Our Trayson Bragg is joining us live at Grady Hospital.
Behind the complex, walked up and just started firing, shooting all 5 men. As I said earlier, one man was shot in the head. He was rushed here to Grady Hospital.
So yeah, as you can see, the shooting happen a lot frequently. 5 people shot and outside an Atlanta apartment. And brothers, when you're reading the comments, and is this one have comment in it? Okay, when people get as mad as this stuff happen, they do when police shoot someone and change my change. When he's on the, okay, well, he's another MS, not labeled as MS. Okay, so a lot of those things are happening, brothers. A lot, like every single day. This happened yesterday. Okay, a lot of people are like, blasting on each other.
Well, Sean, I am told that the woman had surgery here at Grady Hospital this morning, but we are still working to get some more information on her current condition after that scary shooting that happened on the interstate. Now,
for those of you who've been following us and been studying with us, you know for a fact there has been a massive amount of people getting shot while they are driving on the I-95, I-85, all the interstates, because again, those things are built on top of ley line. So that's why, those shootings are happening. Now you got a woman driving a car and then she got shot, on those 95. That's on the interstates.
And back to our breaking news out of Nassau County, where police say 3 people were shot at a Stop and Shop supermarket in West Hempstead. 1 person is dead, a 49-year-old, and 2 others are in the hospital. Police currently searching for the shooter.
Yeah, they are looking for that suspect, that person of interest, Gabriel DeWitt Wilson. And we have Eyewitness News reporter Kristen Thorne. She has been on the scene since just about 45 minutes ago with the latest. Kristen, what can you tell us?
Candace and Dave, as you mentioned, a 49-year-old man was shot and killed inside the Stop and Shop, believed to be in an upper-level office of that location. Let's show you some of the video that we've collected from the time that we've been here. This happened around 11:20 this morning at the Stop and Shop in the Cherry Valley Shopping Center in.
So I think it is reported that the guy that killed the fellow, he was the manager, and the employee killed him because of something that happened in Long Island, another MS, and this happened yesterday. Okay.
Police right now are searching for the suspect who murdered a store owner in Yonkers. Welcome back. I'm Christine Johnson.
And I'm Dick Brennan. We can tell you an immigrant family is grieving after their patriarch was stabbed to death.
It happened as the father of 4 was defending his store. CBS 2's Tony Aiello reports now from Yonkers.
Stricken by grief, family and friends of Ruben Martinez are turning to their faith.
There you go. Okay, there you go. Now you're wondering why those things are happening to those people? They got the white Jesus Cesar Borgia here praying because, I don't know, their father got murdered by some demon, and then now they are praying to white Jesus and stuff. Listen to this and understand why the Most High is taking those people out.
By grief, family and friends of Ruben Martinez are turning to their faith, putting a shrine in a corner of the clothing store he spent years building to.
Okay, so this is the dude, somebody walking there, stole a cap, and that person get back in the store with the cap, so with the, a little baseball cap on his head. So he went to the fellow, and then he questioned him, and then pulled up a baton, like a baseball bat and something, and threatening him. And the guy pulled up a knife and then stabbed him to death. And you already know who those people are worshiping. So that's why the Most High is putting this type of heavy yoke upon them. Okay, so the Most High took them with the first plague of the apocalypse of Abraham, saw for much need, and also number 5 and number 9, execution by the sword. So, okay, so the sword is any weapon that they use to commit this type of crime. And this guy died, and then, they put a shrine with white Jesus in there, and they still got the mark of the beast, and then, we will not feel any grief for those people, we will not pray for them, because they refuse to bend the heart of the knee, they refuse to bend the knee, okay?
And he was arraigned today, as the district attorney said. He's charged with 1 count of murder second degree,
okay,
and
that's
4 counts of attempted murder for the 4 other.
Okay, that's that guy that shoot that manager over there. I don't think, did they put his picture there? They haven't. No, they haven't. So, yeah, he killed the manager. He's an employee, and they got into an argument. Something happened, and he killed the manager, brothers. Those things are happening every single day. Okay, so we have to keep our eyes peeled so we can give the Most High glory. All glory and praises go to the Most High. All credits going to him. This is him fulfilling his oath.
2 losses for Gwinnett County after a murder-suicide.
Police say a father shot and killed his daughter before turning the gun on himself. CBS 46's Tori Cooper in Gwinnett County with the story.
Gwinnett police say it was right here in this parking lot on Saturday, shortly before midnight, when they discovered a suspicious white car parked right here alongside the Bethesda football field. They say they approached the car, and that's when they discovered 45-year-old Ignacio Ramos, along with his 11-year-old daughter, Valeria Ramos, both in the front seat, shot to death.
Now, you see this all the time. We don't know how many videos we've done for like this, like father killing the whole family and then ended up killing themselves, or fathers of an 11-year-old girl. Remember that dude in Miami? He was on a beach, and then his daughter, his 11-year-old daughter, went into the water, and the water took her, and then he went try to save it. The water took him, and a good Samaritan went over there, tried to save them. The water took him also. So 3 people died. Okay, and then people are sitting there and say, oh, it was an accident. Oh, hell no. Now, this dude, he sent text messages to his family members, and then that's what they said, okay? Let me let those people talk, and then we'll move to the next video.
Police found a gun was in Ignacio's lap, and they now believe he took his own life using the gun after shooting his daughter. Police say a motive is still unclear, but Ignacio sent text messages to family members saying they should start planning their goodbyes. We spoke with the family, who did not want to go on camera today, but they were devastated by the way things happened, and they say they were not aware of any mental health issues he may have been dealing with.
That is because that's how the Most High work. People think like when people do things like that, they have some mental health. That's not what that is. This is execution by the sword. The Most High executed this little girl and the father. He used the father to do the deeds and use this. You don't know what those people did, brethren. You don't know what kind of act their ancestors did. This is their turn. You don't know what those people did, brothers. We cannot be emotional about this. That's the Most High stuff. That's what he did. That's his stuff. Okay, then again, number 9, execution by the sword, and number 5, number 5, destruction by the sword, and also number 1, sorrow. Okay, the family was in great sorrow because of what this father did. Let's move to the next video.
Head near a deli in Park Slope has died. Right now, police are still trying to find the person who shot her. News 4's Miles Miller joining us live now from Park Slope. Miles.
That's right. That woman was leaving this bodega right behind me. She was walking right on that sidewalk there with a bag of grapes, and she was shot at point-blank range by a suspect who took off. Let's go ahead and show you the video from the scene right after this incident happened. Police tell us it was around 12:59 this afternoon.
Now, brothers, those things are not happening in 2-3 years or 2-4 days. They happen today, April the 21st, 2021, and today is April 21st, 2021, or April 21, 2021, which they did say, you know, Trump was going to come back, you know, become the president again. Yeah, right there. Well, enough 20 more minutes going to be the 22nd, so Trump is not back on power again. Boy, those people are so freaking delusional. Again, brothers, a woman got shot to death over there in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, there's so much going on in New York. There was a fire. Let me see if I can get this. There was a fire.
1 hour.
There's a fire that happened this morning. I don't know if it's here, but no, it's not in this channel. Okay, let me see. Times Square, guns, scared. Yeah, a lot of fire, a lot of shooting and stuff like that. Let's move to the next video.
A mother and father on Long Island are pleading with the public tonight. They want to help police find the person who viciously attacked their daughter. Somebody threw a cup of acid in her face right in their driveway. CBS 2's Carolyn Gussoff spoke with the victim, and a word of caution for you. The images of the 21-year-old woman's injuries are graphic.
My whole life changed in a matter of 5 minutes.
Nafia Ikram bravely speaking out after an incomprehensible attack.
We don't realize what we have until it's gone.
What's gone is the life she knew as a Hofstra University student, burns across her face and arms. On March 17th, as she arrived home from work, walking from her car, she saw a man watching from the corner. He ran up to her and threw a cup of liquid in her face.
I started to cry and I was panicking. I was like, Dad, someone threw something in my face. And he was like, oh my God, it's acid.
Acid burns are seared into her Arlington Avenue driveway, as are burns in her eye and throat.
She was in the hospital for 3 weeks, and she's still not able to eat properly. She can't see.
Now, the reason why I let this play and let you see the name, I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna be able to pronounce this name, but let me butcher this dude right there, right? Shrik Ikram, the father. And you know those people are like, quote unquote, most likely East Indian and Bangladesh or Bangla. And again, brothers, those people been catching a lot of hell. They are catching a lot of hell. So now, when things like that happen, brothers, usually it's their own people doing this. Our people don't do things. We don't do crazy ish like this, you know. Most likely, the daughter was probably one of those princesses that we all keep reading about. One of the dude came in, she probably giving that thing all over. One dude came in, he got rejected, and then he did this. Things like that happen in the country all the time. Woman got her face burned with acid in India. It's all happen all the time. Okay, when a man is jealous, and when the women is acting like, hey, I'm too pretty to be with you, they just throw acids in their faces and they burn their faces. Okay, it's something that happened to them all the time. Okay, all right, this is horrible, but that's what that is. They throw acid in their faces. Well,
Two dogs.
Oh boy. Let's just take this as we are here.
Were killed in a vicious attack in Manatee County this weekend, and now their owner, who was also injured, wants to track down the dog responsible so this doesn't happen to anyone else. 8 on Your Side's Manatee Bureau reporter Allison Henning is at the Palmasola Causeway with that story.
The dog's owner was walking along the shoreline here Saturday right around noon when she says the attack happened. She says the massive dog that came after them wasn't on a leash.
This thing was huge. We didn't stand a chance.
Leslie Levy is trying to wrap her head around the sudden loss of her 2 dogs.
Okay, so this is plague number 7. Wild beasts will be their graves. So as you can see, as you heard, this woman was attacked by a giant dog, and this dog ended up biting, injuring her, and then killing those 2 little dogs. And then, that's what happened, man. So that's the most side. So we're done with this. We're done. Those people are catching hell. This is the problem. We're not going to get involved.
Burning car, and then things took a strange twist.
All right.
A disturbing discovery in Hollywood when emergency crews arrived on the scene of a burning vehicle, only to be shocked at what they found. Cell phone video captured fierce flames coming from the sedan along Thomas Street. CBS 4's Ted Scouten joins us in Hollywood with why police now say this was no accident.
Police are working a real mystery in this alley here in Hollywood. It was over next to this fence where police found a burning car, and then things took a strange twist. There was a dead body inside.
So again, those are a lot of number 5 and number 9. Those are execution. Okay, things like that are happening all over, brothers. We must stay out of it and give the Father glory.
There have been deadly wrong-way crashes recently in the state. One in Holyoke that killed 1 woman, and over the weekend in Sturbridge, resulting in 3 deaths.
What they'll start seeing here, what they told you now, they said Western Massachusetts sees increase in one-way car crashes. That means it's happening way too much, way too often. It's very unusual. And we know the ley line is causing this. It's not like, oh, people are on their phone or they are drunk and stuff like that. Too many car crashes, brothers. Too many one way. This is not normal. They saw an increase of that. They're like, what the hell is going on? We've already been telling them.
22 News reporter Christina Demores joins us live from Chicopee. And Christina, you spoke with a spokesperson for Chicopee Police about how to avoid wrong-way crashes.
No, you cannot.
I did, and they said avoid anything that may distract you while you are driving. And remember, holding your phone while driving is illegal in Massachusetts. The most serious wrong-way crashes involve collisions of cars traveling on high-speed divided highways.
That's not what that is, man. It's the ley line. Okay, it's the ley line. The Western Massachusetts sees increase in one-way crashes. All of them are seeing an increase, Bridget. All of them.
It was dangerous. It was so...
Okay, let's listen to this one.
Developing at 5 now, a Central Florida family is heartbroken after 2 sisters were killed in a crash. They were headed to a Publix along Babcock Street in Palm Bay Saturday when they were hit from behind. Police say the driver sped off. News 6's Jerry Askin spoke with their loved ones, hoping the public can help solve this case.
Marcella Wilson still can't believe her mom, Noemi Hammond, and her aunt Maria Ramirez will never come home. 2 sisters killed Saturday when police say this black Mercedes and a dark blue Chrysler 300 were speeding. Some witnesses, they say, in fact, saying the 2 drivers may have even been street racing before the crash happened.
Brothers, how many times those people are giving us the same garbage? Like, everybody's up being street racing now. All of a sudden, everybody's in Fast and Furious mode. Yeah, right. All of a sudden, everybody's freaking Vin Diesel. Tyrese scumbag. that fellow that you know, maybe rest or roast wherever he is right now. Yeah, all right. Brothers, this is not normal. People, look, listen. This has nothing to do with street racing. We know how this thing happened. We saw this happen multiple times, brothers. And you see certain states are like, wait, there's an increase of this. Why is it? Is it everybody all racers now? What's going on? But hey, man, this car happened, crash happened, killed 2 of the family, and she's in great sorrow right now. Sorrow for much, you know, distress.
And Ellie's good friend Gianna.
Okay, this one is kind of disturbing and disgusting, but we're going to listen a little bit.
And now to an unwelcome surprise from the sky for a Studio City family. They say human waste fell down onto their backyard. While the family is used to airplanes flying overhead, this discovery was a shock.
KCAL 9's Nicole Comstock found out what they're doing about it now.
Sitting right under the flight path for the Burbank Airport, this Studio City home gets its fair share of sights and sounds.
You guys ever bothered just by the noise of those?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, and they've changed the flight path recently, and it's very, very loud.
But Michelle Steinberg's family has never been bothered by overhead smells.
Nothing quite as bad as what happened yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon, while Michelle's 11-year-old daughter Ellie.
All of a sudden we smell this horrible stench.
And Ellie's good friend Gianna.
I thought the smell was fertilizer, maybe from the neighbor's yard.
Were swimming in the backyard. They say they saw a low-flying airplane pass over. Another concern.
So this is the Mosai brothers and sisters hashing on those people. Yeah, all right. This is the Mosai telling you I'm just taking a huge deuce in your kingdom. Yeah, all right. This is the Mosai sending us messages and saying he's crapping over those people. Yeah. The Mosai is an OG. This is the Mosai, so I'm crapping over you. I'm so sorry, man. I'm crapping over your kingdom, man. Yo. We know for a fact the Mosai, he allowed those airplanes to fly in the sky with the ley line, man. Let me play a little beat, man. Give the Mosai some glory, man. Glory to the Mosai, man. It's crapping over your kingdom, man. The Mosai is OG. Woo! Yeah. The Mosai is crapping over your kingdom. The Mosai is oh, hey, what's the Mosai doing, man? He's crapping over your kingdom. Hey, he's hashing over your kingdom. Hey, yeah, this is the Mosai. Crapping over, hey, yeah. The Mosai crapping over kingdom. Yeah, crapping over, yeah. Oh man, this is the most sense of humor, man.
Neighbor saw the same thing and snapped to this photo.
It was much lower than a plane should be flying.
Yeah. Well, immediately after, they found these foul-smelling droplets all over their back porch.
The splatters of brown everywhere.
And these girls say there was no mistaking what it was.
It was definitely waste.
Well, we certainly hoped it wasn't, so we asked the Burbank Airport.
Yeah, whatever, man. So this is the Mosai crapping on those people kingdom.
Fire and Aaliyah have all come here to help search for a
you know, another ley line things that happen over there. Search for motorcyclists who went into the water after an accident of the Bay area. So brothers, you've been seeing this a lot, and the ley line switch and somebody fell into a canal. They fell into a water way or something like that. So things like that happen. Let's see, take the next one.
Police officer killed in a deadly crash. CBS 46's Brittany Edney is live tonight outside the hospital where doctors tried to save his life. Brittany, what do we know about this officer?
Well, Rick, today we spoke with a fellow officer who says he's been with the department for about a year now, and it was his dream to protect and serve. This video shows the terrifying moment that a police officer's vehicle collided with another car. It happened off Terra Boulevard at North Main Street. Police say it sent the Clayton County officer to the emergency room where he died.
Yep, this is the Most High, brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. I wish I could make this video very long, but the Most High is crapping over those people, King. Yeah, this is the Most High, man. All praises. We must give the Most High glory, brothers, with everything. What? This is the Most High, man. Over your this is the Most High, man. Rapping over your hey, this is the Most High. Rapping over your kingdom. The Most High is your kingdom. The Most High rapping your kingdom. The Most High all over your the Most High rapping your kingdom. Genesis 15, verse 14. Hey, yeah. The Most High kingdom. Yeah. Rapping on it. Woo. That's the Most High telling you that your kingdom is ruined. That's the Most High telling you. Every single thing that you do is ish. Yeah. The Most High is not playing this. The angels is not playing. He's in the midst. He sent his message. Hallelujah. The Most High is the master chess player. He checkmate you. Anything that he can. Anything that he wants. Anything that is possible. He checkmate you. The airplane. Switch the ley line. The Most High all praises to the Most High, YAHAWAH. Give the Most High all credit, brothers and sisters. Be at peace, Jews and Gentiles alike. And whenever the Most High move me, I make a little videos. I saw the whole thing with Big Bear and the Eagles, just like, you know, people, they want to always like, you know, striking my channel and all that bull. But anyway, brothers, it's 5 minutes to be tomorrow. Tomorrow we're fasting every Thursday from sunrise to sunset. Thank you, brothers. Please join us, fast with us from sunrise to sunset. And I will see you at the prayers at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And also at 8:30 p.m. we are going to study what happened, what is inside of the pyramid, and who put those things inside of there, according to the book, The Pillar of Fire by Joseph H. Ingram, or Joseph Holt Ingram. Peace be with you. May the King reign forever. Shalom.